Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Generation 2 Dinobot Snarl, released in the Age of the Primes toy line. From 2025, he was available in a multi-pack with Slug, or Slag, depending on however you want to call it. Went through that whole thing in his review, but today we're focusing on Snarl. And I gotta say, I think he looks really cool. Of course, in the 1990s Generation 2 toy line, there were only 3 of the 5 Dinobots originally available. They were Grimlock, Slag, and Snarl. And Grimlock was available in 3 colors, Slag was in 3 colors, and Snarl was in 3 colors. Snarl's 3 colors were the original gray. It was green, and, of course, the burnt red. And I'm glad they went with the burnt red with this figure for the Studio Series. It's a nice upgrade for the figure, I think. I think it looks really, really nice. My little rambling aside, let's take a look at this guy. Of course, we have him here in his Dino mode, his Stegosaurus, which I think looks really cool. I like the coloration. The only thing I'm not a really big fan of is just for the mode itself is you got 2 shades of red here and then 2 shades of red here. I wish it was all one color. But other than that little nitpick, I think it looks really nice. I just think that red offsets it a little. When we show it a little bit more in detail, you'll see, in my opinion, just where the bright red just offsets with the burnt a little bit, and I think it just throws it off. Other than that, I really don't have that many complaints about this toy. Mine does have a little issue with keeping together, of course. You can see in the molding here, it's opened. Other than that, I like it. And, of course, we got one accessory with this guy. He comes with his Energo sword. That is really nice. It's actually got some weight to this thing, I'll be honest. And that is the original Dinobot style sword. And then we take a look at Snarl himself. You can see what I'm saying with the coloration. You got the burnt right here, the burnt color on the legs, burnt right here, and then you get this bright, vibrant red here and on the back. So, to me, just that little bit in the Stegosaurus mode throws it off, but in robot mode, looks really nice. And then, there's my gapping issue. The head doesn't really stay together well on my mold. You got the Autobot symbol there, red eyes, opens mouth. As I'm like whacking the table here. I like the gold here. And you do have that lighter red on the burnt red, which I think that looks nice with a little contrast. That's some black with some detailing right here. Overall, I like. Got some blue up here. And then when you come to the bottom, he's very stubby though. Articulation in the Dino mode. Leg will go all the way around. He does bend at the knee here. And that does go all the way back. And the ankle on this thing is insane. This leg will go all the way around. Ankle. And the head does not go up and down at all, but the mouth will open and close. If it will stay locked together. So, really, really nice. Here's a recolor from the Studio Series Transformers the Movie, 1986-2023 mold. There's no mold alterations, it's just the coloration. A lot of fun. So let's transform this little guy. First thing we're going to do with him, I like to do anyways, is I'm just going to bring his legs up just so they're out of my way for a few minutes. I'm going to bring this leg forward, and I'm going to pop that panel. I'm going to bring this leg forward, and I'm going to pop this panel. I just want to make sure the clearance so separate the leg. I just like to loosen it up a little bit. First, now, I'm going to pop this piece up. Like so. And then I'm going to take... even a little bit here. There it is. This top plate, you got to lift it up slightly. No, it won't unlock. Uh-oh, I think I wedged it in there. I think when I did this, I wedged it in there a little too tight. Okay, I forgot all about that. Wow. Funny thing is, I just transformed him like yesterday too, and my brain is like not working properly. So, back here on the back, you're going to unpop these clips. I don't believe I even forgot that. Wow. That's why I say, watch my videos for some of the comedy act I do. And just flip these up like so. I just can't believe I did that. I'm completely not here. And then this piece here will separate, comes down. You pull that down, and then you flip the legs out. Not all the way, just bend them like that. Because now you're going to take this cap, open it, flip the dino head in, close. Which is these two plates forward. And I really cannot believe I just did that. My brain just froze transforming. I forgot how to do the legs. Wow. So this was the piece you pulled down, this gap right here. Just push it right back up. And you can rotate it around. Push his toes forward. Now, you're going to make sure this is out of the way. This piece comes up on the plate. This is just going to tuck inside here. I'm transforming it wrong. I promise I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm leaving it in. It's a goof up, but I'm leaving it in because I always do. Fold foot in so that it looks like that. Fold in like that. And then flip down. Flip this piece over and back. For the foot. And that's what the leg's going to look like. Do it properly without goofing it up like I just did. Bring forward. Fold like that. May need to move that out of your way a little bit. Bring this back down. Like so. Bring that over. And just flip this piece in. You'll notice there's a little notch here. And you got that little piece of plastic right there. That's all going to come together. And flip his toe forward. And there are his legs. Boop. Wow. I think half my videos are just comedy of me messing up. So, to transform the arms is actually pretty fun. They did, as he transforms early, redesign the arm a little. At this joint, pull this apart. Move this out of your way for a second. Swing the hand out as I have issues with mine, so I do the sword trick. Plug the sword into the bottom of the hand and flip it out. As mine rolled when it came out. And then I'm just going to take this and turn it around. Like so. Down. You hear it click. Bring this here. Not my best transformation, but the general gist is there. Bring his hand out. I'm going to fold this gold plate piece in. Turn his hand around like so. Never failed. I do a video, things go good, and then I do the video the day of the shoot, and something always happens. Okay, next. We're going to pop the back of the tail apart. We're going to take our thumb and push the head forward. And this whole piece is just going to fold once and fold twice. And that's it. That is Snarl in robot mode. And like I said, I like this one. I really do. Whew, one of the choppiest transformations I've done in a long, long time. But hopefully it came across understandable on how to do that. But overall, I liked it. Like I said, in this mode, for me, the two different color reds really look nice. Because it's got the Generation 1 style chest with the bright red. And then the burnt coloration on the limbs. But it's just Dino mode. For some reason, it doesn't look right to me. Small thing to note, though. As I smack my camera around. This plate, the whole chest, you want to make sure when you put it back on robot, you just push that back down. So let's take a look at him in robot mode. You got black for the head, red eyes, silver face, the Autobot symbol. I like the blue on this. It's a nice little touch, gives it a little color. Some nice detail work in the abdomen. And again, the detail work on this is incredible. The inside of the tail is all detailed really nicely. So his wings look really good. I like how everything folds up on the back of the legs. So it's all contained within the leg, so it's not hanging out. Even the arms, I don't mind having the little foot on the bottom because it can be used. Like you could use that for a claw or something if you wanted to. Really, really nice. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Articulation, head will go all the way around. And even the back of the head. This is what impressed me. They really went out with the detailing because it goes to the side and to the back of the head as well. Around, full exorcist. Now, these do go up and down. And to shoulder will go all the way around. But you can't do it this way, you're going to hit the tail. So, and this side didn't clip in. He does have rotation, elbow, wrist, waist, he does have really nice big boot, and with that, really nice back boot. He can do a full level split, and he does have thigh rotation. He does have 90-degree knee bend. And the articulation in the foot, both plates move together, is really good. And you can hold a sword in either hand, and this is designed to plug into him in Dino mode. You can plug it into his shoulder, which becomes the back legs. Really, really nice. Little bio on Snarl. Snarl is an unhappy loner. Barely listens to Grimlock. Lets other do the thinking. Dislikes his Dino mode immensely. Prefers not to be in his Stegosaurus mode, if at all possible. Only when in combat does Snarl feel the most happy. So a pretty grumpy guy overall. But a very powerful warrior. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for the comments that have been coming in on the videos. Somebody brought up a really interesting point about Grimlock recently when I was talking about the Generation 2 toy line. And I see their point very well about including two figures into that line. But we all have our different ways of looking at things. But they have very valid points. I would check those comments out. I'm going to get ready for another video. And Snarl's going to go stomp his way to a battlefield. You all have a good day.